Archangel Michael says, someone who is watching over you from heaven, someone who once walked beside you in this life, desperately wants you to know that a divine truth about a hidden financial blessing has been quietly resting near you, waiting for the right moment to be uncovered. The message they are sending isn't wrapped in mystery or symbols, but in the simplicity of love, urgency, and divine timing. This isn't something to be delayed, ignored, or brushed aside. It carries a weight your soul already senses deep within. Type 1111 if you agree. There are moments in your life when your heart starts to race without any warning, and you can't quite explain why. You may feel a sudden pull toward something, an old drawer, a sealed box, a long-forgotten note, without fully understanding where that feeling is coming from. That is not coincidence. That is not imagination. That is their hand, reaching from heaven, gently guiding you towards something they've been trying to show you for a long time now. This hidden message about money isn't just about paper or numbers. It's tied to your healing, your restoration, and your freedom. It's about the financial storms you've silently endured, the quiet battles you never told anyone about, and the prayers you whispered with tears soaking your pillow. Heaven has been listening. Every cry. Every plea. Every time you said, "God, I don't know what to do anymore." Nothing was ignored. Like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to feel God's presence daily. The one who's reaching out to you now was someone who saw your value even when you felt invisible. Maybe they're the one who used to tell you, everything's going to be okay, or someone who used to tuck money away for a rainy day hoping you'd find it when the world felt too heavy. They carried that love into heaven with them. And now, through the grace of God and the power of the angels, they are trying to get this message into your hands before time runs out. They've seen the moments when you almost gave up. The times when the bills piled up and your spirit felt crushed. The times when you worked so hard and had nothing left to show for it. But heaven wasn't silent. God wasn't still. Behind the scenes, angels were moving. Plans were being written. Miracles were being scheduled. And this, right now, is part of that plan. There's a reason this message found you today and not yesterday. There's a reason your heart feels heavy and yet strangely hopeful while reading this. It's because your spirit knows what your mind has been trying to understand. God never forgot about you. And this financial blessing isn't just an answer to your prayer. It's a long overdue release. A key that unlocks the next door of your life. What if the missing piece to financial success wasn't luck, but a hidden frequency inside your brain waiting to be switched on? Once activated, this ancient signal unleashes waves of prosperity, opening doors to opportunities you never thought possible. From sudden windfalls to long-awaited breakthroughs, it's transforming lives daily. Want to see how? Click the link in the video description and comments below to tap into the money magnet brain wave and begin your journey today. Others are already awakening this hidden signal and watching their lives transform. Do not be the one left behind while abundance passes you by. Archangel Michael has been instructed to speak to you now because the timing is delicate. There are spiritual forces that have tried to delay this moment, to keep you distracted, tired, and doubtful. But even they cannot stop the will of God when He decides it's time. And God has decided, it is time. Heaven has assigned angels to bring clarity, peace, and direction. But you must stay open. Stay soft. Do not allow bitterness or disappointment to blind you. The reason it took this long is because the blessing needed to align with your heart, your maturity, and the spiritual readiness you now carry. It was not a denial. It was divine preparation. Type 1212 if you know God is guiding your steps. There are layers to this financial blessing. Some of it may come through an unexpected message. Some through the unlocking of old memories. Some through someone you've overlooked for years. But make no mistake, it is coming. The door is swinging open. You are being asked not just to look around, but to look within. The one from heaven who loves you dearly has seen how hard this journey has been. They've watched you be strong for everyone else while you were falling apart quietly. They've seen you give even when your hands were nearly empty. And now, they are asking heaven to repay you in a way only God can. There will be signs. Very clear signs. You may hear their names suddenly mentioned. You may come across their handwriting or find something that carries their scent or energy. Do not ignore these gentle nudges. They are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Follow them, no matter how small or odd they seem. Each step will bring you closer to what has been hidden from you for too long. As you read this, let your heart rest for a moment. Feel the warmth that is wrapping around your shoulders. That is their presence. That is the peace that passes understanding. You are not alone. You never were. And you are not too late. This is still yours. Take a deep breath and let this sink into your soul. Heaven is speaking to you now. Archangel Michael is delivering a message wrapped in both urgency and love. The door to your financial freedom, your emotional healing, and your peace of mind is beginning to open. But only you can walk through it. Stay connected, stay hopeful, and stay alert. The one who loves you from above is not finished speaking. There is a spiritual clock ticking, and heaven has already begun moving things into place on your behalf. What was once blocked is starting to open. What was once delayed is being released. The enemy tried to keep this from you for years. Through confusion, loss, distraction, and pain, he worked hard to make you forget the promises of God. But now, the angelic realm has been instructed to intervene, because the time has come for the chains to be broken once and for all. You've carried burdens on your back that no one else knew about. You've smiled when your heart was weary and carried others when you barely had the strength to carry yourself. This financial blessing, this release, is not just about physical provision. It is a gift that honors your endurance, your patience, your kindness, and your hidden tears. And most of all, it is heaven's response to your faith, even when everything around you tried to silence it. Stay with me until the end, for this message was sent to bring light into your life. The one in heaven, this beloved family member who now stands in the presence of God, has never stopped praying over your life. They've walked beside you in spirit, they've cried with you in silence, and they've stood before God asking for your release. Their prayers were not in vain. Heaven is answering them now through this message. And the urgency you feel in your chest, that unshakable pull to keep reading, is not something you imagined. It's real. It's them. It's love trying to reach you. You may start remembering dreams from nights ago that suddenly feel clearer. You may hear music, see numbers, feel warmth, or sense the presence of someone when you're alone. These are not just memories. These are signals. The person in heaven who cares for you so deeply has been granted permission to send you comfort, and those small moments that tug at your heart are them saying, "Keep going. Don't give up. You're closer than you know." Type 1313 to affirm strength through the Lord. The financial miracle is already making its way into your space. But there is something very important you need to understand. Before you see it physically, it will begin to reveal itself spiritually. You'll notice a shift in your peace. The heaviness will start to lift. Opportunities that were once closed will start to reappear. People you thought forgot about you will suddenly reach out. Things will start aligning, and when they do, it won't feel random. It will feel like divine timing. Because it is. The one from heaven wants you to know that the money tied to this blessing isn't just about you, it's also about something they couldn't finish before they left this earth. It's connected to dreams they carried, responsibilities they held, and prayers they whispered. They are trusting you to carry out what they couldn't. You are the chosen one in the family for this. You are the one with the heart, the humility, and the strength to honor what they started. You've been through enough seasons of loss and waiting. This is the season of receiving. But you must remain faithful in spirit and quiet in soul. You must stay aware. This is not a time for panic or doubt. This is a time for obedience and openness. The answers will not come through noise, but through stillness. As you begin to feel the stirring of this message in your heart, make room for the blessing. Speak it out. Claim it. Clear the distractions from your life so you can hear the next steps clearly. There may be a document, a drawer, a bank account, an item tucked away that has your name on it, something tied to the past but meant for your present. There may be an old insurance policy, a piece of land, or even a personal gift that was overlooked. You may not know yet what it is, but the one who loves you in heaven knows, and they are guiding your eyes to it gently, lovingly, urgently. Archangel Michael has been sent to protect you during this transition, because blessings like this are delicate. You must guard your peace, your space, and your spirit. Not everyone around you will understand what is happening. Not everyone should be told. This is a sacred moment. And just as God whispered instructions to His children in quiet places, this message is being whispered to your soul now, not to scare you, but to prepare you. There will come a moment in the next few days when something will catch your attention. It might be a conversation, a phone call, a strange coincidence that feels too exact to ignore. When it happens, don't rush past it. Pause. Reflect. Listen. You will know what to do next. The one from heaven will guide you. Their love is still alive in your life, stronger than it ever was, and it is through that love that this blessing is arriving. You were chosen not just to receive, but to fulfill. To carry out something divine. To complete something meaningful. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. What was hidden is being revealed, not just to help you, but to heal your entire family through your obedience. What if you discovered a tiny, walnut-sized brain region holds the secret to endless wealth and success. Recently uncovered by groundbreaking research and once buried in classified files, this frequency is now available to anyone ready to listen. Imagine replacing worry and struggle with a life of financial ease and freedom. Interested? Click the link in video description and comments below to unleash this hidden brainwave and start attracting wealth right now. You have been guided to this message for a reason, and if you turn away, the chance may not return. This is your time to step in. You have walked through valleys of need, seasons of scarcity, and times when your heart questioned whether your prayers ever reached heaven. Yet through all of it, God has been shaping your faith into something unshakable, something that cannot be broken by circumstances. The blessing now moving toward you is not just about the meeting of needs, it is about the restoration of dignity, the reaffirmation of hope, and the gentle reassurance that you are deeply loved by both heaven and earth. The person in heaven has watched every moment of your struggle and has been crying out for you, and at last, the answer is breaking through. Type 1414 if you believe in divine protection. This is why you may feel a sudden wave of peace even as you read these words, as if invisible hands are resting on your shoulders, as if the room around you has grown softer. It is their way of saying, I am here. I never left you. I am guiding you now. You may find yourself drawn to certain places, memories, or even documents you haven't looked at in years. Follow that pull. Those nudges are heaven's breadcrumbs, leading you gently but firmly toward what has been waiting. Archangel Michael has been stationed to guard the path you are about to walk. Blessings of this magnitude often attract confusion or distraction, and his role is to clear away what does not belong and give you clarity. Stay close to your faith, keep your spirit calm, and let your heart remain tender. You do not have to rush or grasp at this blessing, it is already moving in your direction, unfolding in the exact timing God has chosen. The person in heaven wants you to understand that this money has a purpose beyond your immediate needs. It is tied to promises, to legacies, to seeds planted long ago that never had the chance to bloom. They are entrusting you with something precious, something that carries their hopes as well as your own. This is why you have been chosen, because you will not squander it, because you will use it to heal, to uplift, to honor God and to restore what has been broken in your family line. In the days ahead, you may feel the urge to clean, to organize, to revisit old things. This is not random. It is preparation. As you make room in your home and in your heart, you are making room for the blessing. You are aligning yourself with what heaven is releasing. There will be confirmations, names, dates, scents, sudden memories, songs that play at just the right moment. Each one will be a soft knock on the door of your heart, reminding you that you are not imagining any of this, that heaven is in fact speaking. This moment is sacred. Not everyone should be told, not yet. Keep what you are receiving close to your heart until it is fully formed. Like a seed sprouting in the soil, it needs quiet before it can be seen. Protect your peace, protect your focus, and keep your conversations with God open. He will guide you step by step, and the one in heaven will walk with you in spirit as you follow. You have waited a long time for a sign, and this is it. You have carried faith like a lantern through dark nights, and now dawn is breaking. The hidden is being revealed, the withheld is being released, and your hands are about to hold what your heart has been praying for. But even more than that, your spirit is about to feel the healing that only heaven can send. The weight of fear, of lack, of feeling forgotten is about to be replaced with peace, provision, and purpose. Feel the warmth of these words. This is not just writing on a screen. This is a living message moving through time and space to reach you. The love of the one in heaven is still active. The promise of God is still alive. The angels are still moving. And you are still chosen. Keep walking in trust. Keep your heart soft. Listen for the next nudge, because it is coming. And when it does, you will know. Type 1515 to receive peace in your soul today. This is not a message to create pressure or fear. This is a gentle hand resting on your chest, reminding you to breathe, to receive, to believe again. For too long, you have been in survival mode, carrying responsibilities that were never meant to rest so heavily on your shoulders. And the one in heaven who loves you saw all of it, every quiet moment you sat alone trying to figure out how you would make things work, every time you gave even when you had nothing left. They have not forgotten. God has not forgotten. And this blessing is not coming to you because of luck. It is coming because of divine justice. The things that were stolen from you emotionally, spiritually, and financially are being restored, not by the world, but by heaven itself. You are not too late. You have not missed your moment. The door has not closed on you. In fact, this is the very hour when the heavens have opened to pour down what has been prepared just for you. There is a memory tucked deep within you that holds part of the answer. A voice, a face, a familiar touch that brings warmth to your chest even now. That's them. That's the one who is reaching out. You may begin to recall conversations that once seemed ordinary, but now carry deeper meaning. Perhaps they once said, "This is for later," or "Take care of this when the time is right." The time is now. Heaven is whispering, and it's no longer a faint call. It is echoing through your spirit because the blessing cannot be delayed another day. Archangel Michael has been assigned to walk beside you as this unfolds. The journey ahead may require courage, quietness, and a strong spirit of discernment. Not everything or everyone can go with you into this next season. Some doors may close as others open. But do not be afraid. These changes are part of the alignment. They are not losses. They are redirections, preparing the space around you to make room for what has been kept hidden until now. The money you are being guided toward may not come in the way the world expects. It may begin through unexpected means, an old item rediscovered, a legal document resurfacing, a sudden change in a financial situation, or a person contacting you out of nowhere. But however it begins, it will carry the fingerprint of heaven. It will feel strangely familiar, as if it was always meant to find you. That's because it was. The one in heaven who's been watching you wants you to know that this is not about just fixing a moment. This is about fulfilling a promise. They prayed before they left this earth. They asked God to look after you. They asked for your needs to be met, for your heart to be comforted, and for your future to be safe. And now, all of those prayers are moving through time like arrows of light, piercing through the darkness and finally reaching you. Let your spirit stay quiet over the next few days. There is much you will hear, not with your ears, but with your heart. The answers won't always come from people. They'll come in peaceful stillness, in divine alignment, in the way your spirit stirs when something sacred brushes against your life. You'll recognize it when it happens. Your body may even respond, goosebumps, a deep breath, or tears you can't explain. These are signals. They are signs that the spiritual realm is present and active. What if I told you financial freedom is not about working harder, but activating a dormant brain signal designed to draw abundance directly to you? Neuroscience proves this sound wave unlocks prosperity faster than any method known before. From unexpected cash to life-changing success, it's already helping thousands. Imagine looking back tomorrow wishing you had acted today. Do not let regret replace the miracle that is calling you right now. Click the link in the video description and comments below to turn on the ancient money wave and create the life you've always dreamed of today. As heaven moves on your behalf, stay grounded in the light of God's love. This isn't about rushing or worrying. It's about trusting and receiving. You do not need to search in panic or fear. What is meant for you is already making its way into your life. Just remain open. Keep your heart lifted. The person in heaven who is behind this miracle believes in you. They chose you because they knew you would listen when the time was right. Type Amen if you surrender fully to God's will. And the time is now. The season has shifted. The winds of delay have ceased. The hand of God is moving gently, placing favor in your path and allowing what was once hidden to be revealed. This is your moment. The skies have cleared, the message has reached you, and your soul already knows this is not the end of a message, it's the beginning of a miracle. You have come through long, dry stretches where hope felt like a distant light, barely flickering in the distance. And still, you did not stop believing. Even when your body was tired and your heart was hurting, something inside you whispered, "Just hold on." That whisper wasn't from you alone. It was also from them, from the one in heaven who loves you too deeply to let you go unnoticed. They saw you try to fix things on your own. They saw the pressure building in silence while everyone else believed you had it all together. They saw the nights you held back tears and the days you smiled through invisible battles. And they saw something else too, they saw your heart stay kind. They saw your spirit choose faith over bitterness. They saw you love even when you were aching. Type Amen if you believe God is your strength, and share this powerful video with 7 faithful souls to receive blessings and miracles. Because of that, a door is now swinging open. It may not look dramatic at first. It may come through a whisper, a small shift, or a message you nearly scroll past. But your spirit will recognize it. You will feel the air change around you. You will sense a calmness trying to settle where fear once lived. That calmness is the beginning. That peace is the sign that the blessing is not coming, it is already here. The money being referenced is not just currency. It is healing. It is restoration. It is an answer to a conversation between your soul and heaven, one that was spoken in the quietest moments of your life. This blessing will unlock more than doors, it will unlock something within you. Confidence. Purpose. Relief. The release of guilt you never deserved to carry. The renewal of dreams you quietly buried because life got too hard. Archangel Michael has been instructed to protect this moment with care because divine gifts come with divine responsibility. You are being asked to walk gently, to listen closely, and to trust what you cannot yet explain. There may be people who doubt this message. There may even be a voice within you that hesitates. But your spirit knows the truth. You wouldn't still be reading this if your heart hadn't already heard heaven's voice before your mind could catch up. In the coming days, prepare your heart. There may be movement that seems sudden, a form arriving, a door unlocking, a voice reaching out from the past. Don't push it away. Don't overthink it. Receive it. Pray over it. The one in heaven who loves you is orchestrating these moments with the guidance of angels. They are speaking to your situation from a higher place where nothing is hidden and everything is clear. They remember the promises they made to you when they were alive. They remember what they wanted to do for you. And they know you felt like some of those dreams died with them. But hear this with your whole heart. Nothing that was birthed in love ever dies. It may rest. It may wait. But it never disappears. And right now, through the compassion of God and the power of divine timing, what was buried is rising again. Type 1717 to affirm your life is in God's hands. This isn't just about your breakthrough. It's about a full circle. A story that heaven is finishing with your name written into it with purpose. The person who loves you in heaven believes in your ability to carry what they couldn't finish. They believe you are the one to restore what was lost, to rebuild what was broken, and to rise from what tried to silence you. You may not see yourself as ready, but they see you as chosen. So does God. Let this message sink in like rain on thirsty ground. Let it cover every doubt, every question, every fear. Let it remind you that heaven is not silent, and love never ends. What is unfolding now is not based on your strength, your record, or your perfection. It is based on your heart, your endurance, and the intercession of someone who loves you too deeply to let this blessing pass you by. You are being held right now by unseen hands. You are being guided with care and protected with purpose. The miracle is real. The money is real. The love is eternal. And your time has come. You have been faithful in seasons when faith felt like carrying a heavy stone uphill. You have chosen gentleness where others might have turned cold. You have kept a small ember of hope burning even when everything else around you seemed to fade. All of this has not gone unseen. The person in heaven has watched you with tears of pride in their eyes, and God has marked this moment as a time of release. You are stepping into a space where what you prayed for privately will begin to show itself publicly. You may feel strange waves of memory or emotion over the next days. You may find yourself thinking of places, papers, or conversations that you haven't revisited in years. This is heaven's way of nudging you. These aren't random distractions. These are directions. They are small doors that, when opened, lead to the larger door of blessing. Trust those impressions. Trust the gentle pull of your spirit. It is the one you love guiding you through the invisible, so you can receive what they've been trying to get to you for so long. Archangel Michael has been tasked with guarding not only the blessing but also your heart during this transition. The winds of change can stir up confusion and old fears, but you will not be harmed. You will not be lost. You will not miss your moment. Every step is being measured with precision, because this is more than a financial breakthrough, it is a healing of lineage, a completion of something left unfinished, and a sign to your soul that you have never been abandoned. The money itself is simply a vessel. Inside it is freedom. Inside it is the ability to breathe without the weight of constant worry. Inside it is the chance to finish what you started, to bless others the way you've always longed to, and to walk forward unburdened. This is why the one in heaven has been so persistent. This is why you feel an urgency you can't explain. They know how much this matters, not just for your survival, but for your destiny. You may also notice that your dreams at night grow more vivid, your prayers feel deeper, and your moments of stillness feel charged with meaning. This is not your imagination. This is the nearness of heaven. It is your spirit tuning into what has always been there but was hard to hear under the noise of daily struggle. As you lean into these moments, answers will come. Directions will become clearer. And the blessing will unfold without you forcing or chasing it. Type 1818 to claim miracles and breakthroughs. The one in heaven wants you to understand that you are not taking from them by receiving this. You are fulfilling something they began. You are honoring a seed they planted long ago with their love, their sacrifice, and their dreams for you. When you take hold of what is coming, do it with a heart of gratitude, not guilt. Do it knowing you are a bridge between their love and God's promise. This is why the angels have been careful to time everything. This is why you are reading this now and not months ago. This is why the message carries both urgency and gentleness. Heaven knew when you would be ready. Heaven knew when you would be strong enough to believe again. And heaven knew when your spirit would be quiet enough to hear the voice of love calling you forward. As you walk into the next days, stay watchful for those small signs. A name spoken unexpectedly. A letter arriving out of nowhere. A sudden reminder of a conversation you had years ago. Each of these is a breadcrumb, a light along the path, confirming that you are being led and not left. When the moment of recognition comes, you will feel it in your whole being, and you will know exactly what to do. You are loved. You are guided. You are chosen. What was hidden is becoming revealed. What was delayed is being released. And what was prayed for is now unfolding before you. You have walked through long nights carrying invisible weights, and yet you chose to be gentle with others even when your own hands were trembling. You kept a small flame alive when everything around you felt cold. Those small acts of faith, those quiet choices to hope, were seen. They were seen by heaven, by God, and by the one in heaven who has been standing watch over you. This is why the season you are entering feels so different. It is not an accident. It is a turning point. Over the coming days you may notice the way certain memories surface, the way old conversations echo back into your mind, or the way a seemingly ordinary moment suddenly feels charged with meaning. These are not coincidences. These are the directions of heaven. Each small nudge is a step that will lead you to what has been kept safe for you. The person in heaven is guiding your eyes and your heart so you do not miss what has been prepared. What if everything you've been chasing, wealth, freedom, success, could be drawn to you automatically, simply by unlocking a secret brain wave hidden inside you? Once classified by intelligence agencies, this discovery is now available to the public, and it's changing lives instantly. Picture yourself debt-free, stress-free, and thriving. The window is open, but not forever, and every second you wait is wealth slipping from your hands, so grasp it now. Click the link in video description and comments below to awaken this money magnet frequency and watch abundance flow into your life today. Archangel Michael has been sent to clear a path because blessings like this are delicate. They attract noise, confusion, and doubt, but you will not be lost in any of that. You will be steadied and protected. You will be led. The door opening before you is not a door you need to push. It is opening because the time has come. All you need to do is step through with a heart ready to receive. The money being spoken of carries more than numbers. Inside it is the ability to rest, to heal, to finally exhale after holding your breath for so long. It carries the chance to honor what was left unfinished, to lift others as you have always dreamed of doing, to live without the constant fear of lack. This is why the one in heaven has been so persistent in trying to reach you. They know what this means for your life, for your family, and for the dreams that have been waiting quietly inside you. In this season, protect your peace. This message is sacred. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone should be told right now. Hold it close like a seed. Let it grow roots in the soil of your heart before you speak of it aloud. The angels will show you when it is time to share, when it is time to act, and when it is time to receive. Trust that timing. It is heaven's timing, not yours, and it is perfect. Type 1919 if you believe healing is yours. As you wait, you may feel moments of stillness where your body relaxes and tears come without warning. That is the presence of the one you love brushing against your life. That is the peace of God settling where fear once lived. These are confirmations that you are not alone, that you have not been forgotten, that what you have prayed for is already unfolding around you. Remember this: you are not taking something away by accepting what is coming. You are fulfilling something sacred. You are carrying forward what began with love, what was sustained by prayer, and what is now being released by heaven. Step into it with gratitude. Step into it with a soft heart. Step into it knowing you were chosen for this moment. Even as you read these words, something is shifting. A door you couldn't see is swinging open. The hands of heaven are steadying you. The voice of the one you love is echoing, saying, "This is yours. This is the time. Don't be afraid." And above all of it, God's promise still stands unshaken. Stay alert to the signs. Stay gentle with your heart. Stay willing to receive. What was hidden is being revealed, what was delayed is being released, and what you have longed for is coming into view. You have walked a long and winding road of faith, often without recognition, often without help, and yet you did not let go. You showed kindness when your own heart was breaking. You chose forgiveness instead of bitterness. You held on to hope when everything around you said to give up. These quiet choices became like golden threads woven into your story. Heaven saw each one. God saw each one. And the one who loves you in heaven saw each one. This is why the timing of this message is perfect. This is why it has reached you now, in this very hour, when your spirit is strong enough to believe again. In the days ahead, you may notice little things beginning to shift. Doors that once stayed shut may creak open. Conversations you thought were finished may suddenly resume. A document, a message, or an item you haven't thought about in years may show up in front of you. These are not accidents. These are instructions. Each small piece is part of the larger path that will lead you to what has been waiting. The one in heaven is guiding you with love and patience, nudging you gently so you will not miss a step. Archangel Michael has been sent to guard you as this blessing unfolds. His presence is a shield around your heart and your home. Even if you feel old fears rise up, even if doubts whisper, they cannot undo what heaven has already set in motion. This is not something you need to force or chase. It is already on its way to you. Your role now is to stay open, stay calm, and stay aligned with the quiet peace of God. The money itself is a vessel of restoration. Inside it is relief from years of pressure. Inside it is the ability to breathe without fear. Inside it is the power to build, to bless, to heal, to honor what was left unfinished by the one who loves you. This is why you were chosen. This is why the message carries such urgency. You are not just receiving for yourself, you are carrying forward a promise that began long before this moment. Protect this time. Not everyone will understand, and that is okay. Hold what you are receiving close to your heart until it is fully formed. Like a seed beneath the soil, it needs quiet before it can rise. Heaven will show you when it is time to speak, when it is time to act, and when it is time to receive. Trust that timing. It is perfect. Type Amen if you believe in God's endless mercy. You may find yourself having dreams that feel vivid and real, moments when a scent or a sound takes you back to a memory with the one you love. These are signs. These are gentle confirmations that they are near, that heaven is active, that you are not imagining any of this. Let those moments comfort you. Let them strengthen your trust. They are a bridge between their heart and yours. Even as you read these lines, something is changing. The heaviness you've carried for so long is starting to lift. The quiet expectation you feel building inside you is heaven's way of preparing you. You are not behind. You have not missed your chance. You are exactly where you need to be for what is about to arrive. When the moment comes, and it will, you will know. It will not feel like confusion. It will feel like peace, like clarity, like the settling of something that has been waiting a long time. And in that moment, you will remember these words and understand that none of this was random. It was a plan. It was love. It was God. Stay alert, stay gentle, and stay willing to receive. What was hidden is becoming visible. What was delayed is now in motion. And what you have prayed for is stepping into your life. You have lived with a quiet strength that many will never understand. You have woken up on mornings when your heart felt too heavy to rise, yet you chose to stand. You have reached out your hand to help others when your own hands were empty. These are the moments heaven remembers. These are the reasons why you are trusted with what is being given. This blessing is an answer to the silent prayers you spoke when no one else could hear. It is God's way of saying, I saw you. I never forgot. In the coming days, watch the small, ordinary moments. The soft nudges. The unexpected reminders. The way a name appears, the way a place calls you back, the way an old memory resurfaces. Each one is a signpost. Each one is a step. The person in heaven is gently guiding you so you don't overlook the key that unlocks what has been hidden. There may be a paper, a note, a number, a box, or a conversation waiting to be discovered. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to rush. Just listen. Just follow the gentle pull of your heart. Archangel Michael has been stationed at your side for this very reason. His presence is a shield and a guide, clearing away confusion and fear so that when the blessing arrives, your hands will be free to hold it. This isn't a time to panic or doubt. This is a time to rest and receive. The currents of heaven are already moving everything you need into place. Even now, things you cannot see are shifting to meet you exactly where you are. The financial provision you are being led toward carries freedom inside it. It carries the ability to breathe again, to make choices without fear, to bless others from a place of fullness. It carries the power to honor the one you love by fulfilling what they couldn't finish. This is why you feel the urgency deep in your spirit, an urgency that is calm rather than frantic. It's heaven's urgency, not the world's. It's a gentle insistence that your time has come. In this season, keep your spirit soft and your heart open. Protect what you're hearing. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone should be told yet. Let this message grow in quietness until it blossoms into reality. Heaven will show you exactly when to speak, when to move, and when to step forward. Trust that timing. It has been prepared with precision. What if the fastest path to wealth was already inside your mind, waiting to be activated by a powerful sound wave? Scientists call it the money-attracting frequency, and once awakened, it begins drawing opportunities, success, and financial freedom like never before. Imagine the relief of no more bills and the joy of living your dreams. This is more than an offer, it is a divine turning point. Your destiny is waiting, but only if you choose to move now. Click the link in the video description and comments below to turn on this ancient brain wave today. Type 2020 to embrace joy and strength in Christ. You may find tears arriving without warning, or a warmth settling over you like an unseen embrace. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are your loved one and the angels letting you know you are not imagining this. Let that reassurance sink deep into your heart. It is their way of saying, I am still here. I am still guiding you. You are not alone. Even now, as your eyes move over these words, heaven is moving closer. The hidden is coming into the open. The delayed is turning into the delivered. The promise you have been carrying in silence is stepping into daylight. You are not late. You are right on time. The one you love is smiling over you. God's hand is steadying you. The blessing is coming. Stay alert. Stay gentle. Stay ready to receive. This is your moment. This is your release. This is heaven's answer to the prayers you thought had been forgotten, and the beginning of a season you have long dreamed of but dared not imagine. You have carried yourself through storms that no one else truly saw. You have wept behind closed doors and then wiped your face and gone out to help others as if nothing was wrong. Heaven has seen every moment of that endurance. Heaven has counted every act of kindness, every choice to forgive, every prayer whispered when you had no words left. This blessing is not coming by chance, it is the harvest of seeds you planted with love and faith even when you were weary. As these days unfold, you may find yourself remembering places, conversations, or items you haven't thought of in years. You may be drawn to open an old drawer, revisit a document, or follow a thought that seems too random to matter. Do not brush it aside. These are the gentle pushes of heaven. These are the breadcrumbs being laid by the one who loves you, guiding you toward what has been hidden but kept safe for you. Follow the soft nudges. They will not lead you astray. Archangel Michael is guarding this moment with great care. His presence around you is a shield from confusion, fear, and distraction. Even if old doubts whisper, even if people around you do not understand, you will not be harmed and you will not be late. You are walking into what God has already set in motion. All you need to do is stay open, stay calm, and stay aligned with the peace that is already settling on you now. The financial blessing carries with it more than numbers on paper. Inside it is relief from years of worry, the ability to breathe again, and the strength to finish what was started. It carries freedom, healing, and the chance to honor the dreams of the one you love. It is a vessel for God's love to flow through your life. This is why your spirit feels such urgency. It is the urgency of heaven's timing, gentle but firm, loving but precise, because this is the moment you have been prepared for. As this unfolds, protect your heart and your peace. Keep what you are receiving close, like a seed planted in the soil. Let it grow quietly until it is ready to bloom. Heaven will show you when to speak, when to act, and when to receive. Trust that timing. It is perfect and it is designed for you. You may feel their nearness more strongly, a scent, a song, a memory, or a warmth settling over you. Let those moments comfort you. They are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are the one you love and the angels letting you know you are not alone and you are not imagining any of this. Allow it to strengthen your trust and your readiness. Type 2121 if you trust God's plan for your life.